All right, Cohlton Schultz. Just wanted to catch up with you a little bit. Since you won the Cadet World. In the past, it's been about a month or so, right, since you won the Cadet World title. Have you sort of reflected on it at all? Have you given any thought to what actually took place there in Athens?
Yeah, I think it's pretty awesome. It's pretty special. It's the first one in 20 years for Cadet Greco, so it's pretty special. I think it was awesome getting it. Now I'm excited for next year, getting back to it.
Yeah, I mean, what did it? Looking back, obviously in the moment you get caught up in things, but now that you look back on your tournament, how do you think you navigated through it? I mean, the close finals match, obviously tough matches throughout. Yeah. But what are your thoughts on your specific wrestling at that tournament?
I wrestled a pretty good tournament. The bracket looked pretty tough first looking at it. So I had Russia and Iran all in my path to finals. So then it was supposed to be an easy match to start with Mexico, but I ended up wrestling pretty bad. Luckily, I got my bad match out of the way early. Then I had a quick turnaround. Had Russia. That was a good one. Got with that quick come from behind with like 30 seconds left. Got that crazy takedown to the pin and everything. And I ran. That was a tough one too. Not very high scoring. Then I ended up. I was up 1-0, and they were hitting me for passive, and then I was able to hit him with an off bounce and drop him to a knee. And then after that, then the refs just kind of stopped saying passivity or whatever. So I think that was what kind of changed the tide of the match, from me losing off of passivity to just squeaking that one out. And the finals was tough too. I wrestled that guy before. I kind of beat him up because I was able to get to my double underhooks on him a lot the first time. But I think he knew what I was looking for. He knew what I was all about. So he was staying out of it. He kept on turning away from me, so I couldn't get to my second one. But eventually I ended up getting some offense. I ended up getting that snap down with no time left, or with like 9 seconds left, something like that. So it was a fun tournament. I wrestled pretty good. It was a lot of fun. I ended up pulling some tough ones out.
Where does that compare in your wrestling career?
That's definitely the top. That was definitely most proud moment. It was a lot of work getting there, and then to say you're world champion is pretty crazy still.
So first one in 20 years, you mentioned that. When you come back home, I mean, what does that mean to you? Does it come with any sort of expectation or pressure now, or motivation for you to work harder, or is it a leadership kind of thing? What is it for you with 20 years?
Definitely motivation. It's more motivation now. I've raised my own expectations. I expect to be able to get back there. So I expect for myself to perform better, even better, and then I feel like as far as leadership goes, I feel like I did a whole lot last year. Now they're sending more kids on these overseas trips. I think I kind of showed what it takes to win overseas. So I think as far as leadership, it's more just like a lead by example kind of deal.
Well, what's it been like since you've been back? What have you been up to?
I took a little break. I was a little beat up after my summer, so I took a little break. I got back and got all my school taken care of. I missed like 4 of the first 5 weeks of school, so that was a lot to take care of. Luckily, my school is super supportive. They had an assembly and everything for me. They've been awesome. My town even gave me my own day, so that was awesome too. It's been sweet. I'm like a little celebrity in my town. Just on Halloween, I went to a trick-or-treating thing with my sisters, and I got stopped for pictures just walking down the main street. So it's been crazy. It's pretty cool.
Do you remember what day Cohlton Schultz Day is?
October 16th.
October 16th, 2017.
Yeah, they couldn't give me. There's another holiday on the day I actually won, so they gave me just the day of the meeting, the first time meetings after. So it's pretty sweet.
That is sweet. So, what's your senior in high school? Is that
junior?
Right? Junior. Wow, junior in high school. Okay. So, as a junior in high school, what are you working on the high school level? I mean, you're looking for folk style goals, right? But you're still working on the Greco side of things.
Yeah.
And a lot of avenues for you to develop as a wrestler. But where are you at with the high school stuff?
We start our official practices start pretty soon. I'm just getting back on the mat. Been training a lot. trying to work my way back into folk style, all that leg grabbing and whatnot. I'm starting to develop a shot and everything, moving pretty well. Just taking my time, kind of taking it slow, working my way back into it. Yeah, same expectations as usual. I plan on winning whatever I go to for folk style. But Greco, I feel like when I'm switching over to folk style, I don't really feel like I'm not really losing a lot, because most of my style in folk style is upper body anyways. So it's the same idea. Just getting stronger and everything. That always helps with Greco too. So.
Have you given any thought? Obviously, you're a couple years away, but what comes after high school? I mean, you've got Greco, you've got Coach Lohman probably right over behind my shoulder there, but you know, you're going to have colleges looking at you, given your success. You're going to have the Greco route too. I mean, have you given any thought to that at all?
I don't have an exact plan of how it's going to work, but I definitely plan on doing both. I definitely plan on wrestling in college, plan on doing Greco the whole time too, and the whole time after.
So what's coming up next for you? What are you excited for, you know, in the next coming months? You got any international trips, or just strictly high school? Or?
Yeah, just high school stuff. Just a high school folk style season. All the big tournaments I do during that. And then right after, I'll be going overseas again for Greco. So just taking it one step at a time, one thing at a time.
Last thing, how was it wrestling in Athens? Birthplace of wrestling, right? The Olympics, everything's there. That had to be pretty cool, right? Yeah,
it was awesome. We first day we were there, we got to see a lot of the cool landmarks in the city. That was awesome. All the history, it's crazy. It's crazy to think about going back to the birthplace of wrestling and be able to get a world championship. It just makes it even more special. It's pretty awesome.
And you got some good food too, right?
Oh yeah, food was great.
Had to get it.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, man.
Thank you.